In this section I want to show you about how to redirect, how to perform a 301 redirect through your htaccess file or your .htaccess file. And a reason you would want to do this is if you, let's say you have a page that is indexed in Google and you want to change the URL, or if you have a website and you actually change domain names, you can also perform redirects so that the links that come up in Google, when you click on them, it'll redirect to the new domain, to the new site, to the new link. Alright, so I'm going to give you an example here. We have our article, which is the URL is techguystaging.com/blog/home office organization tips to cut the clutter. Alright, now that is, it's an optimized URL, but it is kind of long. So let's say that we want to, let's say that this is indexed in Google and it's doing well. Well, if it was doing well, I guess we wouldn't want to change it, but let's just say that we want to change it to just home office organization. Okay, so what we need to do is redirect this page to the new page. So let me create that new page. Okay, so basically, hold on a second, I just want to copy this. So I'm just going to name this home office organization, and everything else will be the same. Whoop. Okay. Alright, so we have these. Oh, I get the HTML in there too. Let me just copy that again. Get rid of all this text. Okay, visual update. Alright, so we have these two pages. We want to use this URL. Let's see what this URL is, just home office organization. It's the same page. Alright, so if we keep it the way it is now, then we're going to have some duplicate content issues in Google because they're the same exact page, but yet we have two different URLs. So we want to redirect the longer URL to the shorter. So let's do that in our htaccess file. And actually, we don't even have to use FTP. The Yoast SEO plugin lets us edit it from the back end. So let's go to Edit Files. We get our robots.txt and our .htaccess file. So let's go down. Why can't I? Oh, it's not writable. Okay. So while we're at it, let's just go ahead and change the permissions of that. So I'm going to log back into TechGuyStaging. Okay, so the htaccess file is here, and we can edit file permissions and set it just temporarily to 777, which gives it write access. So now if we reload, we can now edit it. Okay, so a 301 redirect is pretty easy. Alright, so what we need to do is just type in redirect, and the first thing we want to put in here is the current link or the old link. So that would be this here, and we don't want to include the domain name. We'll go to the first / copy that, paste that in, and then just a space, and then we want to put the page we want to direct to. But we want to grab the whole thing, including the domain name, and paste that in. And that should do it for us. Let's see, we'll save changes. Now let's go ahead and go to the long URL. Okay, so it's not redirecting. Okay. And I think this might have something to do with being in the subdirectory. Oh, I'm sorry, I have the long URL twice. We want the second, what is going on? The second link should be the short one. So I'm going to copy this. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we have redirect space, the old long URL, space, and then the short one with the domain. Alright, let's try that. Okay, so let's go to the home page, and then we'll click on the long URL. And it's still redirecting us. I mean, not redirecting us. Huh. Yeah, it must be. Let me take these these forward slashes out. Actually, let me also try just putting blog here, because we're in the subdirectory. I don't think that's going to work, though. It's worth a shot. Nope. Yes, it did work. It did work. So let me go back to, this is the long URL, okay? Home office organization, tips to cut the clutter. And we click on that, and it takes us to the short version. Alright, so I guess I did have to put that blog in there for it to work. So pretty easy to do. If you ever change your domain or move some pages, you can easily redirect with the .htaccess file.